The 1% Club is a fun and unique game show that asks contestants questions that only 1% of people know the answer to. One of those contestants is actually from our neck of the woods, and you can see him compete tonight. On tonight's episode, we are welcoming to the program this morning Anthony Kim. Thank you so much for being on Good Day Chicago, sir. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Anthony.
Okay, so we got to start off by asking you, as we head into tonight's episode, what was the process like to get on this show?
So there was this whole vetting process where I had to go through interviews. I had to do an online questionnaire trying to see the type of questions that would be on it. So it was a really cool process, going through step one, then step two, step three.
Okay, so what were the kinds of questions that you were asked during that process, and how did they kind of match up with what you saw on the actual show?
So a lot of them were very interesting brain teasers where they were utilizing different concepts that you would have to really think outside of the box of what you would usually approach a problem. And honestly, the problems that they gave during that process was very, very similar to the ones on the show. So it really gave me, I think, a little bit of a leg up on the show to know exactly the types of questions I'd be seeing.
Your hair's a little bit shorter in the footage we're showing right now. I think this was taped a couple months back. All right, the show is hosted by comedian, actor, and writer Patton Oswalt. What was it like working with Patton?
Honestly, it was kind of the dream. Secretly, my favorite movie is Ratatouille, and so I was kind of fangirling really hard when I saw him. So it was like, this is the man that is literally the voice of my favorite character. So it was absolutely incredible. The banter was wonderful, and he was an incredible host.
I really love this. Okay, so 100 contestants. They're competing to win up to 100 grand. That's a lot of money, Anthony. Did those high stakes lead to any tense moments? I know we can't spoil the whole episode, but how tense did it get out there?
I will say a lot of these questions are questions that you pretty much get within the first 10 seconds of it. But there's that pressure of really trying to just get your brain going that sometimes there was a question where my brain went just blank. And in the last 5 seconds, I was like, oh, I have to answer a question. So I quickly answered it. And who knows what happened.
Okay, we're going to have to wait and see what happened there. Now, in terms of preparing, I know you can't prepare for what it's like when those cameras go on, the lights are bright on your... How did you prepare in the days and weeks prior to the show?
So I didn't actually know what show I was going to be on. Wow. I just had an idea of what show it was. But I knew how to find brain teasers and stuff online, and so I just practiced with a lot of brain teasers, and I looked for very commonalities within questions. One of the things I always joked around was they really love clocks, and so I made sure to really make a mental note about that.
Okay, so for all those folks who see this interview and they're like, okay, I want to see a local guy win this show tonight, tell us a little bit about your background, your history here in the Chicago area.
So I'm actually currently a full-time student at Northwestern studying to be a therapist. I also grew up here, went to John Hersey High School, so this is my hometown.
Yeah, Northwest suburban guy, 2015 high school graduate. Okay, now that you've had this experience, Anthony, are there any other game shows that you would consider being a guest on?
I mean, this is actually the second game show I've been on, so I'm not down. I'm down for number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. So my phone's open. Call me up.
Give him a call. Anthony Kim competing in tonight's episode. It airs at 8 o'clock. All right, so set your timer, set your cell phone alarm, whatever you need to do to make sure you catch this episode of the 1% Club, 8 o'clock. Anthony Kim, everybody. Good luck to you tonight. We will be tuning in. Thank you for being on the program, sir. We appreciate it.